Hello everyone. Today we are going to see the rope drive. The rope drives are widely used where a large amount of power is to be transmitted from one pulley to another over a considerable distance. Okay. There is a one difference between the belt and rope drive. The rope drives are widely used for large amount of power to be transmitted, and for the moderate or small power to be transmitted, in that case we use the belt drive. Okay. So rope drive is used what? This is what? To transmit the large amount of power from one pulley to another over a considerable distance. Okay, so the fixed distance will be there. Okay. It may be noted that the use of flat belts is limited for the transmission of moderate power from one pulley to another when two pulleys are not more than 8 meters apart. Okay, so this flat belt is limited for the transmission of moderate power from one pulley to another. Okay, and distance is what? 10 meters apart. That means the distance between two pulleys must be between or below the 8 meters. If the large amount of and the belt drives are used for moderate power, that means small and moderate power is to be transmitted from one pulley to another, we use the belt drives. If we want to transmit the large power, in that case, if the large amount of power are to be transmitted by the flat belt, then it would result in excessive belt cross section. It may be noted that the frictional grip in the case of rope drives is more than that of wheel belt drive. Okay. So if we transmit the large power by using the flat belt, then what happens? The excessive belt cross section result in what? Excessive belt cross section. And if we see that the frictional grip in the case of rope drive is more than wheel drive, that means the frictional grip is there. Okay, this one is more in the case of the rope drive. One of the main advantage of rope drives is that the number of separate drives may be taken from one driving pulley. That is what main advantage of this rope drive is, that first thing is that we can transmit the more power. Okay, frictional grip is more. Okay, and another one, that is what main advantage is what? The number of separate drives may be taken from one driving pulley. From the one driving pulley we can take the separate or number of drives. For example, in many spinning mills, the line shaft on each floor is driven by ropes passing directly from main engine pulley on the ground floor. That means in nearby industries, that means in Ichilkaranchi, main industries, that is what spinning mills are there. Okay, in the spinning mills, the line shaft on each floor is driven by rope drives passing directly from main engine pulley on the ground floor. Okay. The rope drives are used the following two types of ropes. Okay, in the rope drive the following two types of ropes are used. Okay, first is what? Fiber ropes, and second one is what? Wire ropes. Okay, so the fiber ropes operate successfully when the pulleys are about 60 meters apart. The fiber ropes operate successfully when the distance between the pulleys is what? 60 meters apart, while the wire ropes are used when the pulleys are up to 150 meters apart. That means the distance between, if the distance is more than 60 meters, then we go for the wire ropes. There are two types of ropes we used in what? Rope drive, that is what? Fiber ropes and wire ropes. Wire ropes are used for if the distance between two pulleys is more than 60 meters, and the distance between the two pulleys is what? Up to 60 meters, then we go for the fiber ropes. The next thing is that fiber rope drive. Okay, we will see in detail the fiber rope drive. So see, this is figure. We already seen, in many times we seen this fiber rope drive. Okay, so this figure is nothing but what? Fiber rope drive. This is what a fiber rope. The ropes for transmitting power are usually made from the fibrous materials such as hemp, manila and cotton. These ropes, that is what? The fiber ropes are used to transmit power, and this is made from fibrous materials such as hemp, manila and cotton. Okay, most of the cases we use these cotton fiber ropes. We seen that in the farmers mostly use these what fiber ropes to transmit motion. Okay, since the hemp and manila fibers are rough, therefore the ropes made from these fibers are not very flexible and possesses poor mechanical properties. That is what the hemp and manila fiber ropes. Okay, these ropes are what? These are the rough. Okay, and these ropes made from these fibers are not very flexible. These are not flexible and possesses poor mechanical properties. Thus possesses what? Poor mechanical properties. That means the mechanical properties of hemp and manila fibers are poor. The hemp ropes have less strength as compared to manila ropes. The hemp ropes have less strength as compared to manila ropes. When the hemp and manila ropes are bent over the sheave or pulley, there is some sliding of fibers causing the rope to wear and shape internally. In order to minimize this effect, the rope fibers are lubricated with tar, tallow or graphite. That means in order to what? Minimize the defects, whatever defects is there, that is what in hemp and manila. To avoid this defect or to minimize these defects, the rope fibers are lubricated with tar, okay, again tallow or graphite. The lubrication also makes the rope moisture proof. The lubrication also makes the rope moisture proof. Okay. The hemp ropes are suitable only for hand operated hoisting machinery and as tie ropes for lifting tackle, hooks, etc. These hemp ropes are suitable only for hand operated hoisting machinery and tie ropes for lifting tackle and hooks, etc. The cotton ropes are very soft and smooth. That is what the hemp and manila, these are the what? Rough. Okay, and mechanical properties not good, that is what? Poor. Okay, but in cotton ropes are very soft and smooth. The lubrication of cotton ropes is not necessary. That means the lubrication for the cotton ropes is not necessary, but in the case of hemp and manila ropes, we must what? The lubrication is important. Okay, we must provide the lubrication because to increase the what? The mechanical properties as well as to for the wear resistance we use for lubrication. Okay, in cotton ropes there is no necessity to provide the lubrication, but if it is done, it reduces the external wear between the rope and grooves of its sheaves. Okay, so but if we provide the lubrication for the cotton rope, then what happens? It reduces the external wear between the rope and grooves of its sheaves. Okay, that means it reduces the what? Resistance, external wear from the rope and grooves. It may be noted that manila ropes are more durable and stronger than cotton ropes. That is what? The manila ropes are more durable and stronger than cotton ropes. The cotton ropes are costlier than manila ropes. Okay, the cotton ropes are costlier than the manila, and manila is what? More durable and stronger. Okay, but there is what? Poor mechanical properties will be in manila ropes. Again, these are the roughs. Okay, and cotton ropes are the what? Smooth and very soft. Okay, and this is what? Cotton is what? Costlier than manila. There is one important note is that the diameter of manila and cotton rope usually ranges from 38 mm to 50 mm. That is what diameter of manila and cotton rope usually ranges from what? 38 mm to 50 mm. The size of rope is usually designated by its circumference or girth. Okay, the size of the rope is usually designated by circumference. Okay. Next thing is that wire rope drive. Okay, so first we seen the fiber rope drive. Now next is what? Wire rope drive. The wire rope drive is used up to 150 meter. The distance between the two pulleys is what? 150. And the fiber rope drive is used up to 60 meter. The distance between two is what? 60 meters. This is what this figure indicates the wire rope drive. When large amount of power is to be transmitted over the long distance, okay, nearly equal to what? 150 meter apart, then wire ropes are used. That means if we want to transmit the power from one pulley to another pulley, okay, and the distance is large, then we use or we go for the wire rope drive. The wire ropes are used in elevators, mine hoist, crane, conveyors and suspension bridges. These wire ropes are used in what? Elevators. Okay. Next is what? Mine hoist. Okay. Again crane. We know that the crane. Again conveyors and suspension bridges. Okay. Next, these are wire rope drives used in this. Okay. Next is what? Wire rope runs on grooved pulleys, but they rest on the bottom of the grooves and are not wedged between the sides of the grooves. Okay, this wire rope runs on the grooved pulleys. Okay, grooving is there in pulleys. Okay, in grooved pulleys the wire ropes runs, but they rest on the bottom of the grooves. Okay, but they rest on the what? Bottom of the grooves and are not wedged between the sides of the grooves. Okay, this is what the wire rope. Wire ropes are made from the cold drawn wires. These wire ropes are made from the cold drawn wires. Various materials are wrought iron, cast steel, alloy steel, copper, bronze, aluminum, alloy, stainless steel, etc. These wire ropes are made from this material. That is what? Wrought iron, cast steel, alloy steel, copper, bronze, aluminum, alloy, stainless steel, etc. According to what their use or availability of the material, this use. Now next thing is that we see in the what? Wire rope drive. Okay, again fiber rope drive, and previous video we seen that the belt drive. Okay, now we are going to see the advantages and disadvantages of V belt drive over the flat belt drive. Now first thing is that advantages. Now what is the advantages? The V belt drive gives compactness due to the small distance. The V belt drive gives the compactness due to the small distance. Okay, the distance between two pulleys. That means we have to transmit the motion or we have to transmit the power from one pulley to another pulley. The distance is small. In case of V belt drive, that means it gives the compactness. Second is what? Second advantage is what? The drive is positive because slip is less. That is actually in belt and rope drive we are not going to consider this is what positive drive because the slip is occurs. Okay, but in case of V drive, okay, we consider this is what positive because slip is less. That means some amount of slip is there, but this is value of slip is very small. That's why we take the V drive as a positive drive. Okay, actually gear drive is what? Positive because there is no any losses or no any slip. That's why we take this gear drive is positive, and the belt and rope drive we have taken it is what? Negative drive. But in case of V drive, what? The slip is less. That's why we are taken here positive drive. V belts are made endless, no joint, so smooth drive. That is, V belt is made endless, no joint is there. That's why the smooth action will be there. Okay, so this is what? A smooth drive. Longer life, 3 to 5 years. That is what the life of the V belt drive is what? Longer. That is what? 3 to 5 years. That is what? Minimum 3 years and maximum 5 years. Easily install and remove. We can install this V belt drive easily, and we can remove also easily. That's why it is easily installed and removed. The high velocity ratio may be obtained. We want to velocity ratio high. In this case, we go for the V belt drive instead of flat belt drive. Okay, the high velocity ratio may be obtained in V belt drive. Power transmission is more due to the wedging action of the belt in the groove. The power transmitted in the V belt drive over the flat belt drive is more. V belt may be operated in either direction. Okay, the V belt may be operated in either direction. Now next thing is what? Disadvantages. Disadvantages between the V belt drive and flat belt drive. So first disadvantage is that V belt drive can't use for large distance. First thing is that V belt drive can't use for the long distance or large distance. That means compared to what? Flat belt drive. Okay, we in advantages we see that the compactness is there. That compactness is there. That means the distance between two pulleys is very small. Okay, that means it is not used for large distance. So this is what disadvantages. V belt drive can't use for large distance. Second disadvantages is what? V belts are not so durable as flat belts. Okay, that is what we see in the life of the V belt. That is what 3 to 5 years, minimum 3 years, maximum 5 years. And compared to what flat belts, V belts are not durable. Construction of pulley for V belt is more complicated than the pulleys for the flat belt. That is what construction of pulleys for V belt is more complicated compared to what flat belt pulleys. Since the V belts are subjected to certain amount of creep, here see here, V belts are subjected to certain amount of creep is there, so they are not suitable for constant speed application such as synchronous machines, timing devices, etc. The V belts are subjected to what? Certain amount of creep. Okay, so they are not suitable for constant speed application such as, which are the constant speed applications? Synchronous machines, timing devices, etc. Belt life is affected with temperature changes, improper belt tension and mismatching of belt length. The belt life, okay, is affected with temperature changes. Okay, next is what? Improper belt tension and mismatching of the belt length. The centrifugal tension prevents the use of V belts at speed below 5 meter per second and above 50 meter per second. That means in the case of centrifugal tension, prevent the use of V belt. Okay, because of the centrifugal tension, what happens in case of V belts? Speed below the 5 meter per second and above the 50 meter per second, we can't use V belts because of the centrifugal tension. This is what the advantages and disadvantages, okay, of the V belt drive over the flat belt. Okay, now next thing we are going to see, that is what? Crowning of pulley. Okay, this is the important concept. This is what figure. This is crowning of pulley. Pulleys are provided with a slide dwell to prevent the belt from running off the pulley. See here, pulleys are provided with with a slide dwell. Slide dwell is here, okay, to prevent the belt from running off the pulley. This is known as the crowning of the pulley. Crowning may be tapered or rounded. See here, this is what tapping. So crowning what may be tapered. Okay, see here, tapered is here or rounded. Both things are here. Okay, here is what taper, here is what rounding. Okay, now normally crown height of 10 mm per meter face width is provided. That is what the standard case in the standard parameter is there. Okay, the crown height of 10 mm per meter face width is provided in pulleys. Okay, this is what a crowning of pulley. Why this is used? To prevent what? Belt from running off the pulley, and this is known as what? Crowning of the pulley. So slide dwell is provided here, and this is what? Tapered or rounded. Okay, this crowning is how crowning is made. This is tapered or rounded. Okay, and this is what standard the standard what parameter is there, or standardization will be there. Okay, this is what nothing but 10 mm per meter face width is provided. This is what a crowning of the pulley. So we stop here. Thank you.